Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You're watching the best and worst toys of the week. My name is Kevin, aka talking around. Jeez, toying around. There's tons to talk about. A whole slew of new SDCC exclusive Marvel rivals, Jada toy, Street Fighter, anime figures. So stay tuned. Enjoy the show. We'll be right into it. Rough intro. Music. I probably shouldn't have had the music. It threw me off in the background. But we are here tonight again. The best and worst toys. They can't all be home runs. Some of them are line drives to the pitcher. I don't know. I went to a baseball game yesterday. I got baseball analogy on the brain. But we are here to talk some toys tonight. I'm joined by really a wonderful pair, a wonderful duo. Both really, really talented artists in their own right, but also collectors whose opinion I always like to hear and enjoy and value. Please welcome to the show. You're down to one. Please welcome to the show. We'll do one first. You just saw the intro animation. That was done by our homie Taco Boy.
Hey everybody.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Late to
How's
the
it
party.
going?
Good to have you on, man.
Thank you
And
for having me.
yeah, man. And the other person, of course, none other than our good friend, the Chamba. What's up, Chamba?
Yep.
How's it going?
Good.
Awesome.
It's too soon. I hate it.
Come.
My brain's not
even. Your brain's like, are you just ramping up like crunch time? Just getting ready to.
Not really. I'm just kind of like, it's been what? Several months since I've traveled overseas, so I'm not mentally prepared. So I'm just, yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Are you not a travel guy?
I like being at other places. It's just the act of traveling, the going to the airport, all that stuff. I hate that stuff.
The in between. The in between is very hard.
I like being at the places. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I think that's the best parts. Yeah.
Right.
I wish I could just that's why I'm like, if I could teleport,
Goku.
Yeah, dude, instant transmission. I would abuse that.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I don't want to call it an abuse because if I get superpowers, I feel like that would be the least criminal thing that I do. It's like, oh, I didn't use an airline. I didn't call I didn't book through a travel agent.
Right.
Who cares? I don't need the rewards points at that time. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Boy, you're going to be headed down to San Diego also. We're going to be roomies. Are you prepared for Comic-Con?
Oh man, I'm getting my 10,000 steps a day. I'm walking every single day, working out, trying to eat as healthy as possible. So
he's still gonna be tired. He's still gonna be tired when he gets there.
That's gonna be over 3. Okay, 10,000 steps maybe, but it just happens. I feel like it doesn't have an effect.
I think when you're there though, you're not gonna notice the steps. That's the thing. Like your prep and all that stuff, it's not really gonna matter at the end of the day because like last year when we saw you, it's like Taco looked tired all the time. That's just
Taco's a trooper, man.
He is, but I feel like that's just his baseline is tired. So
yeah, that's how I always start my day.
Well, I mean,
I'm always tired as shit. I'm always tired. Never awake. Because I never like sleep like a full 5 hours during the con because like lining up for like autographs and get in line for like helping a friend out. So
that's a young man's game.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Shamba, less than 5 at a con?
Yeah, I'm used to that. That's actually normal.
Oh,
at a convention? Yeah,
I'm
at convention time. Yeah.
I'm new to the con life.
But it's like for those just that weekend, it's going to be garbage. That's why, the week after, that's when you kind of try to catch up a little bit, but then it rarely happens.
Yeah.
So,
well, dang. We have more things to look forward to. It's weird. It's like we're trying to make Comic-Con sound good, But like, there's no more things to look forward to. Like, I'm trying to sell you on this premise of a huge show with lots of toys and announcements and our friends. But there is a lot of announcements this week. I think a little bit too much. And we finally got what all three of us have been asking for: the full reveals from SH Figuarts, right? Bandai SH Figuarts. So we're gonna get through some of that tonight, some of their updates, some more con exclusives. But first, real quick to the people who are here tonight, thank you for joining us. We have Wing or Lose, Wicked Fat Collectibles, Colossal Customs. Good to see you all. Johnny Cock, thank you so much for being here. Pletho, PD Dubs. Johnny Cock says, what would be in the Chamba taco? If we name, like, what would be in that?
What do you mean?
If they named a taco after you, what toppings would you want? Is it called toppings in a taco? Ingredients.
I don't know. I guess whatever's there normally. I don't know. I'm not picky.
I like birria tacos.
Birria.
Sure, they're good. I kind of like
All right.
them all.
We have Claudio here. We're gonna see in San Diego as well. Craft Collects, Gady's Toys. Good to see you. And D Cirtle. All right. If you had that instant teleportation, what's the first place you're going? Vacation.
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
I don't know. Probably, but like just wherever really. Like it's mainly overseas. I wouldn't even use it for within Australia, for example.
Oh no, that's
lazy.
Yeah, that is lazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. For me, it's definitely just distance. I'd go Europe. I've never been.
Taco Boy, what about you?
I said Japan because I can buy so much SHFs there.
Yeah.
And see go to that Godzilla hotel. I want to wake
You know how
up.
expensive that place is, mate?
I'll be saving up for
it. You saved
right.
it.
Yeah, I suppose like you'd
nice.
end up spending for that as opposed to the airfare itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe I'll stay for one night. Stay for one night and then stay at a normal.
It's worth it. I think
yeah.
that's all you need, really.
Of course, yeah.
I think I would go to the moon. Like I want to go to space, but it's it's the travel that really gets me. I have to train to be an astronaut and then fly up there. It's like the G-force and your face is all skip that part. If I can teleport, moon. And then come right back. Yeah, the moon.
But you don't have the equipment and whatnot to even just be there.
Can I go?
You're not Saitama.
Like blip. Can I just a split second take a look?
I don't think so. I don't
No?
know if that's how it works. No.
Come on. All right.
It's a different environment compared to like a swimming pool.
Exactly.
All right, hold my breath. I have a really warm jacket, right? Because it's cold. That's what
dude, I don't know.
This is all based on
you
movies.
go there and you just freeze as soon as you arrive there. It's like, yep. That's how he
I don't know. Blip's a good plan. All right, friends. Some big news this week. Last week, Chamba, we talked about Blokees and how it's a nice possible loophole or
loophole. They are action, like they're not action figures. Just of note, they are definitely still model kits.
Right.
It is it's an option, I suppose. It's an option.
It's an absolute option. But they have been doing model kit style figures really well. I have a few, and this week they announced in a pop-up event of all places that they have Marvel Rivals on the horizon. They showed off Venom and Spider-Man. I mean, have you guys played this game?
I don't really play many games these days.
Right. But you've seen
of course, yeah.
Like, everyone like
absolutely, yeah. And the artwork, I'm all about artwork and stuff. So
right. The character designs have been super cool. People were like, "Oh man, I can't wait to get." We've been speculating what line is going to get Marvel Rivals figures. Is it going to be Legends? What else have people thought? Revoltech maybe for this style?
Maybe
something like that. But no, first to the table. Blokees kits, and I don't know. Personally, I think there's a lot of articulation here, a lot of detail here. There's the Venom that they showed off, which they have in the action shot a bunch of symbiote tendrils too.
That's cool.
which is awesome.
That's the cool part, I reckon.
Right. And then there's a Spider-Man. Super articulated as well. Can I enhance this? This is from Reddit. No, it doesn't zoom. That sucks.
You might have to manually zoom it.
No, I'm
You can't either? Dang. Oh yeah. It doesn't even enlarge the image.
It's just it's making the X
garbage.
really big.
Yeah.
That's it. Look, it's so stupid.
You can enlarge
I
the
don't
X. Look how
believe
big. Yeah, no, that's
Come on,
garbage.
Google. Get it together. What do you guys think of the articulation on the Spider-Man and Venom so far? Taco Boy?
It looks interesting. I think it reminds me of Mafex. I'm curious to see how difficult or how challenging it is to put this together.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like, okay, again, I only have the Saint Seiya one to go off of. That's like a action figure style.
Mhm.
It's pretty simple, and it moves really
The one that
nicely.
you have is the champion class.
Champion class.
Yeah.
Which I think based on the
Most
style
of the
this
Marvel
book,
most of the
looks
Marvel ones are that. But
Mhm.
that's why I'm like, when people are asking like what scale this is going to be, it depends on what section it's under, because they've got normally 4 classes.
right?
Mhm.
Hero, that's the blind box ones, which I think the ones on top, the smaller ones for the animated Spidey, those are the hero class.
Yeah.
They got champion class, which is most of the MCU stuff now, and also what you've got Saint Seiya, Fantastics, which is the Miku, Hatsune Miku stuff. That's under the Fantastics line. That's the one that's closest to 6-inch.
Right.
You got your legendary one, or legend, which is your 8-inch scale, the Ultraman Evangelion. So I don't know what scale these ones fall under, but
Unknown.
Yeah.
But I'm
But
in
also-
because but also whatever line this Doc Ock is in,
It's cool.
pretty
Yeah,
detailed, right?
It looks cool. Yes.
the tentacles are nice.
It
right?
looks cool.
Yeah, I've seen some of the MCU stuff. It's like, it looks like it's for a more kid-like look, which, somebody enjoys it, and it obviously sells enough in Asia or wherever that they're bringing it everywhere. But we don't know what size the Marvel Rivals one is exactly officially, but for me it is the possibilities, right?
Right.
For me, I've loved the look of magic. I love the look of that magic in the game, and if that's coming down the line, I gotta support, and hopefully the line gets there. Chamba, is there a specific character that stood out to you from Rivals in terms of their design and look?
I mean, the 2 that are shown are dope. Psylocke, I love the way Psylocke looks, but honestly, it really depends on how they decide to tackle it, right? As far as like whether or not they're going to stick close to the actual art style,
right?
We know that they can, but again, because not knowing what part of which class this is part of, I'm not really sure how it's going to be tackled, or we don't even know if these are going to be available internationally.
Yeah.
The license could just be for Asia, and then we might have to acquire it, through other means, like the Pokemon, for example.
Like we've been doing.
Like we've been doing.
Thankfully for us, Taco Boy and I in Canada, we have no issues ordering from AliExpress. Tamba, you haven't had any impediments either,
Nope.
right?
No, doesn't affect me.
Hey, Taco Boy, happy Canada Day. Happy belated.
Thank you. Happy Canada Day to you, Kev.
Hope
you had a good one.
Yeah, it was great. I went to a Jays game and with my family, and they beat the crap out of the Yankees. Chamba, is there an Australian day of?
Australia Day is January 26th.
Oh,
okay. And we are Commonwealth connected,
Yes.
so
We are all Commonwealth.
we got Machu Toy in the chat. What's up, Machu? Toy Rensu
Yep.
is here. The homies, Waves of the Sith. What's up? Gady's Toy says the real question is, will Sue and Emma Frost have huge cabooses? I mean,
If they get to them, though, that's what I'm curious about. Like, I don't know, like, because this is a Chinese company making these officially licensed for, we don't even know which market for. We don't know what characters they're able to even tackle.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh,
So-
and how to make
And
how they
or
look?
how they'll exactly how they'll tackle
Right.
it. Because I mean, they've got this one's promoting obviously Spider-Man, so they're focusing on the Spider-Man related characters. But maybe if that's all they're allowed to do, who knows? Who knows?
Mhm. They gotta see how it does first before they do any other invest into any other characters.
Hey, I'm all about that. So I'm going to be buying to show interest in the line, and this is one of my best of the week in terms of shock value and also what it could mean. But yeah, I'm down for that. We
Mhm.
got Johnny Johnny Woo is here, says, has the hating started yet? hate. And
We'll
of
get
course,
there.
the beloved DK's in the chat.
Hey,
He says hashtag Sazaz. Oh, that's funny, Derek.
Oh.
Interesting how you picked up on that from your time here. This guy.
he infected you.
He fights back. He fights
I know.
back.
He's been waiting for his moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
I bet he has that moment recorded. He has that on his phone on replay.
Johnny, this is not a thing. Don't make this a thing. If you're gonna type Sazaz in the chat, hit the thumbs up on the video first. Please, thank you. Please make it worthwhile. While we're still on Blokees, we mentioned Saint Seiya. They currently have the champion class of 3 of the gold Saints. Well, they released 3 first, then they announced the 4th one, and then now Seiya also. I have Aries on the very left. Sagittarius is next to it. Then it's Seiya, and then I think Pisces and
Do you like him?
Leo. Oh, I love it.
Okay, that's cool.
I like it so much.
I've not handled any of the champion class yet, so I'm just wondering how they are. But I don't think you might have an image of it, but they recently, Blokees did like a presentation recently, and they kind of showed off what their haul is going to be like. Almost like like how MCU shows what their slate is going to be.
And like all their different releases?
And they have a lot of things.
I heard they got Star Wars, didn't they?
They've got Star Wars. They're doing DC. They got Harry Potter. They got Spy
that's
Family,
right.
Evangelion, Minions, Powerpuff Girls, obviously Jurassic World, which is Taco's jam. Pokemon. They continue.
Taco's jam is a weird statement, but I like that.
Yeah.
Taco jam.
But yeah, they've got a slew of things. So it's like, yeah, good for them. I'm really curious to see all of them.
So this is the champion class, right? So it's got
it's a champion class.
Yeah, double elbow, drop down legs, your favorite. But it moves well enough.
Yes.
That it's really cool. I think they're gonna do all the 12 gold saints. There's Seiya with the Pegasus Ryuseiken effect.
How is the build?
It in terms of like quality?
Yeah,
you mean like
in terms of quality, in terms of like the feel, but also the actual step by step. Like, was it difficult to actually build?
Oh, for someone like me who's a seasoned pro
builder,
it was fast. But for everyone else, I think you'll manage through it. Like, you'll need the instructions. I did a build.
For sure.
I've just been working on editing the full build to put out a video. It's like, do I just cut to the good parts? Does everyone want to see every
you
minutia?
Could speed it.
Of
you could speed some of the sections, I think.
Yeah. So it's been kind of like a, when you have something to do and you're just really not feeling it. So I've been dragging my feet, and
like
there's no deadline.
Really. Yeah. The faceplates, they're like printed on. They're like painted faceplates. There's no decals, water slides.
Oh no, there's you're good to go. It's pre-printed on. He even has like a removable helmet, and then you can put on a hairpiece.
That's cool
for Aries.
That's really cool. Okay.
So yeah, Sagittarius. This one's badass too.
That looks cool.
Which do you know which zodiac you are?
I don't know, Sagittarius. So this one will.
That's you.
I think I'm a Sagittarius. I don't.
Everybody.
Know, yeah.
I think I have the one that doesn't even fight, but he's really powerful. Aries.
All right.
But it's like, come on, guys. Like, I'm, it's the Chinese zodiac. I'm the year of the rat. Like, can I have something cool? Like, am I gonna get like my
Rats are
whole
cool.
life? I'm like, am I gonna
Have
get
a
a
rat.
rat tattoo? What would I do? Master Splinter? Like,
Splinter, dude.
give me
He's dope.
something.
Yeah,
Give me
dude.
something.
Rat King.
Sexy
What's
Rat
that?
King.
Right.
Kyle's
Yeah,
gonna come after me.
There
He's
you
like,
go.
that's my
What's
design.
that? Isn't there a rat in Transformers?
Rat Trap.
Rat Trap. Boom. There you
Or
go.
you can tattoo Remy from Ratatouille on your arm.
No, dude, I want better options, Taco Boy.
Come on.
Yo, check this out, fucking
It's
Remy.
like, hey guys, I finally decided on one. Ratat.
Ratatouille.
Ah, jeez. RG, what's up, man? Shelf Presence here. Thank you for being a channel member. Says a YOLO Park Soundwave AMK from Bumblebee. Looks good. I'm looking forward to the G1. I mean, those ones are good too. Those ones look really good. And then on Sunday on the Patreon, we watched the original Transformers movie. That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
I hadn't seen it since I don't know how many years ago. I watched it on VHS. So that's how long it's been.
Movie.
It was really good. A lot of the music is badass, but it doesn't really
rocks.
Yeah, but it doesn't match some of the scenes.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I thought you were gonna agree with me. It doesn't,
nah,
dude.
dude.
It doesn't
matter.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Damn. Okay. All right. So that is Blokees. We'll go SHF for a little bit because this is important. Last week, the Gamerverse Cyclops by SHF was announced, and everyone again was all up in arms on the internet. One of the beefs was that it was only 145 millimeters in height, which made it small next to Marvel Legends. Chamba, I believe, when we talked about it, we're like, it's Japanese 1/12. It's kind of its own scale. Like it's shorter, right? And it didn't really need to match with our Legends.
That's the thing. It never has to. It's about the collector themselves, whether they're okay with it. But I wouldn't display it with those anyway.
Right. Very different art.
Yeah.
Taco Boy, did you have an issue with that height?
Not really. I mean, Chamba has me and Chamba both have the Across the Spider-Verse figures, and those tend to be bigger than Legends, especially the new Peter B. Parker. As long as you just display them by themselves, I don't think there is an issue.
But even with that one, Taco, right? Like you display, like you pose it, you don't even see it.
Exactly. If you have this on a riser, what's the issue? Like he's a leader.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Well, be that as it may, for some reason, and this is really surprising to me. Bandai posted a new post this week that the final product height is approximately 155 millimeters. Now, do you guys think it was just like, guys, the first one was just an approximation, or do you think
100%.
they actually listened to feedback and are increasing the scale?
Not at all. It's
right,
always just an
I've
approximation.
never heard of. Right.
Yeah, it's always an approximation. Most
I've
of the
never
time,
heard
that's
of
what
a
it states
company
as
like
well.
completely switch it up.
No, they're in production with this thing already.
Right, like if you see this photo, these aren't renders. These don't look like renders to me.
These are models that they already got.
Right.
Yeah.
So they've already got like tooling for a specific size to increase it by 10 millimeters.
A centimeter, basically.
A centimeter.
A pinky nail.
Right. It's like, should we do that and change the whole production, or just tell people first one was approximate, here is a more approximate?
Closer to it. Yeah, here's a closer to approximate.
Yeah, but they made the boots thicker. That's how
they gave it lips.
Oh,
yeah. You're saying, Taco?
Yeah, make the hair thicker.
Oh yeah, high heel.
Yeah,
right?
High heels. He hasn't cut his hair in a while, so that.
Well, hey, if he had the drop down legs, you could extend it that way a little bit and have him completely dislocated from his torso.
Exactly. Now it fits in with the Legends.
DK's back. All right, that's it. Yeah, again, I pointed out earlier Wade's comment. They're not going to fix the thong. I think he's being facetious about the thong, but that's not going to change either. If they're not going to retool for the height, they're not going to retool the one part of his whole underwear.
The issue of the thong thing, that's just by design. If you've got a lot of SH Figuarts, you've seen this design before. It's not new. It's got a use, it's got a function. It's not your preference, but that's not their issue.
Yeah.
That's your issue with it.
He's still gonna buy it, he's still gonna review it, so
yes. Yes.
Pletho says Storm updated Sagat within just a few months to release.
Yeah,
did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, they showed the photo of it. Remember how on the original photo he had like that little square in his abdomen, which was part of his ab crunch?
Okay.
They updated his entire midsection. But now I'm wondering, by doing that, would they have had to redesign the actual engineering for it? Because that ab crunch was functional. It was there for a function.
Right.
By removing that, you'd have to change the actual engineering of it to get that same.
Did he
movement.
lose something?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Did they lose something there and then add something elsewhere? So I don't know. But he doesn't have a little square in his abs now. Which honestly, they didn't have to remove it. They literally could have just shaped it to his abdomen, which is what they have with the Ken and the Ryu. So no idea.
So is it like this second photo here, this lower area?
Yeah, can you see it?
You can see my
on his abdomen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How there's like a little square. They removed that basically.
Oh.
So if that was like a joint that got
that is a joint.
The rest of the abs to lean forward, now it's a solid piece.
So who knows?
Is it maybe like there's a ball underneath the whole thing?
You'd have to re-engineer it so that it can capture.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing. Like,
we'll never know.
No idea. Yeah, we'll find out. I'm sure when this comes out in a few months. Okay. But they're really pushing the Street Fighter line as fast as they can. It's almost like they have something to prove.
Well, I think they're behind in the race.
Jada.
They're behind in the race.
I think the thing that always like it's awesome to see that Storm's doing this, but then the issue that I have with this is I'm like, oh, that means you could have done this from the start, but you didn't. Why? Like, why now? Obviously, we know why, obviously. But you could have done this from the start. You didn't need somebody else to show you that it could be done. And, I don't know. Yeah. I don't get that. I don't know why no one's bringing that up either. I'm like, so when they promised 112 to begin with, which was the first thing, that wasn't even 112. No one's calling you out on that right now. And these are technically 112.
Their first Street Fighter stuff?
The original not the original Storm Collectibles was listed as 112.
No,
they were never 112, right?
Wait, nobody called them out on that? Because those are
no one's calling them out now, as in like
right.
So for the past like decade, they've been making all these figures. Also, we haven't seen a Storm Collectibles pre-order for a while now. Their focus has been on Arena,
right?
So again, it's cool that people are getting it now, but what about all the people that were already buying your stuff? Because that's what you see a lot in the comments now. It's like, what about Collectibles? Because the focus is on Arena, but have you just neglected all of the Collectibles line?
Yeah, as a company,
the people that were supporting you this whole time. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, it would be shitty if they were just going where the money was and just leaving those other people in the lurch who've already bought in.
I just read the comment, like Pletho. Yeah, everyone called them out for sure. Everyone is happy. You can't say everyone is happy now because I see a ton of comments saying, what about Mortal Kombat? What about all the other licenses? What about all the lines that they've already collected? Those people aren't happy. You can't say everyone is happy now.
Yeah.
That's such a blanket statement there. And it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's dope that they're doing 112 now, but they could have been doing this the whole time. That's my problem. Why weren't they doing it?
DK, I think DK got the Ken. DK, let us know your thoughts, dude.
Arena Ken?
Yeah, he got it because I think he prefers that look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
a lot of people
got a new job,
Alpha.
And then he was just spending. Right, I looked at his stories. He got packages coming in all over the place. He's like, I gotta treat myself sometime. I'm like, yeah, dude, you earn this. He leaves. I'm like, to me, right, like that's his professional life. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, you leave the show and now you get new toys. Like, come on, bro.
But does he have time to enjoy them now?
Oh, he's enjoying
work. Okay, that's good.
I'm happy for him. He's enjoying.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Shout outs to Pock Photo in the chat. We have, of course, Rick Dom says, Bob. Oh, it was the wrong Sagat I was Googling. It was the articulated Bob Saget. Based on his appearance on Entourage, not the Full House. Weird version to choose. No Chewing is here. What's up? Of course, channel member Brad Harper. What's up? I'm on Team Ab Crunch. I got Ryu today.
Nice.
Sweet. All right, we're gonna.
Crunch is good. Again, they should have just shaped it to his abdomen and not remove it completely.
So this is 226 centimeters. 226. Oh, that's him in real life, not the actual toy. I'm like,
yeah.
What?
That's why when they listed, I was like, why are you doing this, guys? He's not real. Like, where's the height of the figure, bro?
He's not real. They just want you to know that they're aware of the scale. And so, yeah, if
Rick
you're selling...
Rick Dom brings up a point, by the way. We always talked about this on the voice chat. It's like, yeah, it begs the question. Why are they slightly bigger than the Arena, yet they're like three to four times the price?
Of the Mortal Kombat stuff?
Well, no. Collectibles are like over $100, right?
Their line,
Arena is 30-ish. Yet their differences aren't that that great. Sure, the collectible stuff has more accessories,
right?
But again, this is what they could have been doing the whole time. Yet,
yeah, that's true.
So have they just been overcharging you, or are they undercharging you now because they're playing catch up? Because
what if taking a loss on these right now?
That's what like most of the I feel like they're taking a loss because most of the we know a bunch of toy guys, right, who are actually in the toy industry making toys, and they're like, they don't know how they can be doing this for this price, especially this many at the same time. That's why it's like they have to be taking a loss. Like they don't own their own factory, so they have to be taking a loss for this. But maybe that's their goal. Like, we'll take a loss at the start. We can build up our, our name again, and then we'd,
it's like a rebrand, right?
In a way. But then again, it's kind of unfortunate for those that were already collecting the collectibles line. That's my thing. I'm like, what about them? Like, they've not completed any line in the collectibles line. So are they just like, sorry, bye, we're moving on to this? I feel bad for him.
If they're taking a loss on these, I mean, like, I hope it doesn't put them in a really bad spot, like dig a huge hole for them. Because then you stop collectibles, you haven't put out anything for collectibles. Then if they're taking losses on these, then it's just like, are you burning the candle, burning the bridge from both ends?
But the thing about because with the Arena line, they announced 4 different properties for Arena. Their focus is obviously right now Alpha. That thing, that's dope, but we haven't seen anything from Darkstalkers officially yet. We've seen those prototypes. They've shown off the first team for King of Fighters. So they've shown us a bunch from Baki. None of it's out yet, obviously. The Arena stuff is the Street Fighter is the only stuff that's out. And that's cool. But Alpha and the King of Fighters have such a big cast. I don't think they're going to clear it, but it seems like the general look for it is that they don't expect them to finish it. And I'm like, but doesn't that suck?
Yeah. Makes me wary to start a new line.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, cool. And then most of the time you speak to the people that are buying this, you're like, I just hope they make my favorite. I'm like, but what if they don't? Because if they just make their favorite, then all you'll have is Ryu, Ken, Akuma, Sagat, probably Akuma. I mean, everyone makes Akuma, Sagat, and whoever else they were showing. It's like, where's the guarantee there? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd love, when in King of Fighters, if they make Terry Bogard, 100% I'm going to get. But are they even going to get to it? And then there's I think it's 64 characters in King of Fighters. This one, the game that they chose. Good luck. Joy Toy is doing that, and they can finish that, no problem.
Oh, I love Joy. We have to mention Joy Toy in a little bit for sure.
So
it's a toss up.
It is. They look great too, but I'm like, they're making it they're charging such a low price that I'm like, I don't know how they're doing this. Are they taking the loss?
We have our friend Kyle in the chat who will be on tomorrow night with Machu.
Yes.
He says, pretty sure these are a loss leader industry term, obviously, to get people back into Storm.
100%. That's what we were all thinking. But it's like, but when is it the eventual,
when do they jack up the price?
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Where
you
they meet
think-
that line where they can't sustain that anymore.
Because they have to eventually. There's no way they can sustain this.
Do you think that they're gonna do something like SHF, where like you have an entry, like figures, and then later on they're like, you know.
Sure. But the problem, the
Mhm.
difference there is that with the entry level figures in SH Figuarts, it's the main character, and then that's it for the most part. This one,
Right.
3 releases so far.
Mhm.
Most of their stuff have been at that entry level price. That's why it's like it's gonna have to give it at some point. So I'm just curious when that's gonna happen. Like when they'll start to say, "Hey, now that we got you on board again, you know, we're gonna start charging a little bit more." But I'm curious.
Macho and Kyle can fight it out tomorrow night. I can't wait. Macho said I've been mocked for being a Storm Rider.
It's not mocked. We're like, I think when people say that, there's a bit of that. Look at you, you got it already.
They're being left behind.
It's like it's crazy that because like the funny thing about it's like everyone's saying, all right, these are priced great. Everyone's getting it from like AliExpress and stuff, but they're not getting it for retail. It is still more than retail when you buy it off those places.
Yeah.
So, but you know, technically that's still what they're charging, but I don't know. So I'm curious when it's eventually going to rise, because it's got to eventually. If they can maintain this, I don't know how they're doing it.
We'll bookmark this moment and we'll see when the return, the payoff is. But yeah, that's an interesting one for sure. The pricing, and yeah, like Taco Boy said, it kind of looks like the SHF strategy, but you know, is it really the exact same? We're gonna move it back to. Do I need to highlight something else before it's Torrance trolling somebody? All right. We're going to bring it back to SH Figuarts real quick because this one, you know, Chamba sees this post on Instagram and then immediately knows that I'm going to message him right after. It is because that's the first thing I did when I saw this. SH Figuarts, how would you say that? Isao Shinomiya from Kaiju number 8. Dang. Dude, Chamba, we're always like, what is up with Bandai SHF and Kaiju number 8? They've gone like,
they're going
I don't know,
dude. I'm like, do they have money on this thing? Because
yeah, do they own part of the property or something? Because this is out of control. What are we at? Is this 7 or 8?
I've lost count. That's the crazy part. I've lost count
in a year and a half.
A year and a half. Like season 2 is about to start, and we've got the full cast. We got antagonist Kaiju, and
this is 8.
I don't know.
This is number 8.
Yeah. Plus we've got
Kafka is 7, and this is 8.
That's
right?
I love it. I love it.
I want all the Kaiju. Taco Boy, did you watch this Kaiju number 8?
No. But this looks cool though.
Dude, how you like Kaijus? How have you not seen this?
Yeah, you're a Kaiju guy.
We'll slowly but surely we'll get to it.
Very
The
slowly.
7 releases haven't been like, Taco Boy, come over here. There's toys. Watch this. Something.
Yeah.
No, nothing? Dang. All right. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you because we've done a very good job in enticing you to watch. So when you get to this character, then you're going to be like, damn, I wish they had a toy. Oh, they do have a toy.
Oh,
dude. Kaiju number 9 is
so good.
Out of control.
4 arms, bro. Come on.
Not the same love for Forearm from Marvel, though, but this guy, definitely 4 arms. Super good.
Get it. So good.
All right. He's awesome. A lot of the ones come with different faceplates for Kaiju number 8. This one, do you remember if
this one does, but they haven't shown it.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's like comes with bonus face, and I'm like, why didn't you show it?
He comes with amazing physique and articulation. I don't know. Maybe it says it somewhere else. I'm gonna get him. I mean, like you said, we're already so far in.
Yeah. I haven't pre-ordered him, but I'm gonna get him.
But he's a badass character. Super cool. Super cool.
Maybe one day. I'll
one day get to it.
That just means he's not.
All right. You said Haiku was like it was shown.
Yes.
a
Like
few
2
weeks ago, but
yeah,
2 weeks ago, but it's up
a
for
few weeks ago. It feels like
dude. I don't know. I don't watch it. I know how insanely popular it is though.
volleyball.
These photos, I think they crushed it with these poses though.
Mhm.
They look like really natural. Which means like, dude, are these that posable? Like they're that good? You can
I
get
think so.
all these volleyball poses. It looks like a lot of fun.
That's the point, right?
Like
Like
the base too. Shit.
Yeah.
and the ball, and they show with the volleyball.
Look at this. This is like
Yeah.
looks like it's been drawn. This pose,
Mhm. Impressive.
Oh,
right?
The shoe details, by the way.
Yeah,
to me, I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
wow. That
Look
pose,
at that deep
amazing.
ankle too.
Mhm.
it's hard to pull off, but yeah, they managed to add all the articulation and maintain the shoe look. It's very impressive.
No one has an issue with this thong shape articulation.
It's
Wait.
because you don't see it. That's why, right? It's because of the color.
These are really good. Again, for whoever watches this and collects, I'm so happy for you. I hope you get them. Dude, this let's get to this is on my nomination for worst. And I refused to see it at first, but the more and more people started comparing this to Shooter McGavin,
It is.
I could not neglect it anymore. Like I couldn't deny it. Shooter. What do you guys, does this look good for a Superman figure, regardless of whether or not it looks like Shooter McGavin?
In a thumbnail.
Stop, I'm gonna change.
Promo looks good. I mean, photography is great, but
I don't
I
think
think if you're looking at it in a thumbnail, it looks good because you don't see the details.
right.
You didn't get a close up of his face. The texture to me is one of the biggest problems of his suit. It's too much.
Is it too much? And then once you add that articulation in, it's really jarring. Like
It's the articulation is not what jars me. I think it's just how clear those textures are. Because like, all right, it's a 1/12 scale. They didn't scale down the texture. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like he's wearing chainmail. That's the Superman don't need chainmail.
no.
We haven't seen the movie. Taco Boy, what do you think?
That's true.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Man,
It's cool for people who likes the look and enjoy the movie, but it's not for me.
Well, that is not the only hit that DC took this week. Someone was doing press for the movie. I don't know which outlet, but they showed off the upcoming Hot Toys Superman to the cast of Superman, and here's the reaction.
What is it like to see yourself in all of these figures in like a form like this?
I mean, I don't really see myself in that. That's Superman. That's not me.
Ouch.
It's really cool to see the suit in that miniature figure with so much detail, because it's such an amazing suit at scale. To see it scaled down like that, but with still so much detail and accuracy. I mean, it is. That's the suit.
It's beautiful.
It's really
the way
cool.
the cape's flowing as well. And look,
Do you? First of all, it was like a extended pause when they asked him, "What do you think of this?" And then he's cycling through media training. He's like, "What do I say? How do I be diplomatic?"
Again, it's
about
like
this?"
I'm glad he talked about the suit.
Because
Like, he could focus on the suit. Yeah,
if he doesn't like the face sculpt, then he's like, okay, find
100%.
something positive.
exactly.
Do you
And he
think
did.
that, are we reading
did.
too much into this?
No. Well, maybe he's not happy with the way it looks, but he definitely likes the suit. We know that much. We know that much.
Oh, dude. When I watched this and then Winger Lou sent it to me too, I'm like, this is not good.
Was this live, or could this have been edited?
This could have been, I feel like it could have been edited. You're right.
Maybe they should have pre-recorded.
Yeah.
If it were live.
That's so funny.
I don't know.
Yo, what's up? Micro Galaxy Squad Cast is Brandon Davis from Phase Hero. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, but like, dude, the pause.
It was
When,
so much detail. It's really cool to see the suit.
Hold on, let's.
Self in that.
Yeah.
All of these figures in like a form like
He's
this.
look at how he's looking at it.
This is not
You
a
know
good
what I
look.
Yeah,
You should be smiling if you like it, right?
dude. You should be excited. Like, that's awesome because we've seen those reactions, and maybe they're acting. I don't know. Maybe he
Right.
should have acted here. Maybe, but this was definitely an honest reaction from his point of view.
Maybe he's not a toy person at all, and this is what
Probably.
like an average adult non-collector reacts to toys, or are
But
we way
I don't
too
know. I
biased?
think he would have been impressed by it because, like, if you see it, I think because he knows his own face, right?
Right.
And he's looking at it, he's like, well, I mean, it don't look like me, but the suit's dope. The suit's dope. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, in a way, it's neat that he chose not to act in this reaction.
Yeah.
He's like-
Taco Boy, what do you think?
He's like, people buy this. He's
Yeah.
like, people actually buy this.
You charge how much for this?
How much? Is,
Oh, dude,
if
Can
this
you-
I don't
video
think
is,
I
if this
don't
video
think
is
anybody
edited,
would buy him. Yeah,
yeah. If this video is edited and this is like the shortened version,
This is the
He
best take.
yeah, the best take.
it's like, well, that
Like-
pause was longer. We cut 30 seconds from it.
It's like
He's
that
like-
Mr. Burns movie. It's like 37 takes, and that was the best one.
Yeah.
What if like his first initial reaction is like, what the fuck am I looking at? You know?
Yeah, like who? I guess it's me. Maybe.
Well,
It's I just feel bad. Let's see.
Shit looks good though.
Thank you, John.
yeah, suit looks amazing.
Reminds me of Selma Hayek when she saw her Eternals figures. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
I remember like Ewan McGregor seeing his Obi-Wan figure. I never saw this clip. It sucks if you're the sculptor, says Pock Photos. Nah, I think it's a good looking hot toy. Hot toys rarely misses, but this guy, I don't know. This reaction did not make sense. Machu says, but yeah, I totally read that as that's not me. I wish we saw a reaction to the figure arts from it.
Oh,
Ooh.
When did Shooter McGavin play Superman?
maybe
All
I
right,
should.
but in contrast, how about this?
likeness. So it was crazy seeing that because I was like, oh wow, that does.
We make $1 billion. There's a lot of merch, not just Superman merch. There's Lex Luthor merch as
There's
well.
some Lex Luthor merch. Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
are.
there I am. Look,
When you see yourself as a
posing.
yeah, I mean, like the first time you saw that, what'd you think?
It's what I mean. I've had action figures before from like Mad Max and X-Men, but they
Sure.
weren't like based on my likeness. So it was crazy seeing that because I was like, oh wow, that does resemble me. And now they're sold out. I bought every single one.
It's a feel-good film.
Yeah.
Very
That's
solid.
a good
Very-
reaction.
That's a good. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point too, it's almost like, yeah. I mean, you play a character. You're not expecting stuff, but obviously, when you're playing a character like Lex Luthor, you wouldn't expect action figures based on you. So I'm sure he's like, heck yeah, dude, I'll take it.
We have hot off the press. These were just revealed.
Oh shoot.
Share this tab.
Oh, look at
Damn.
that.
Oh shit. That Chun-Li looks really good. Shit. Oh,
Taco Boy's like, I'm in trouble.
oh
But
no.
you see what I mean in regards to like, this is Arena,
Yeah.
but all I'm saying is Alpha and 2 Darkstalkers. Do you know what I mean?
This is from LA Anime Expo, I think.
Oh,
shout-
that's this week.
Shout outs to Rick for
Yeah,
sending me
yeah.
these. Man on the ground at home. How do we feel? Hot off the press, guys.
Shit.
They're
best
running
of the
and
week.
gunning for this, bro.
Yeah.
This is.
You know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. We're gonna
No.
skip the rest of the SHF stuff because you want to know why? Why this doesn't matter? Jada Toys, which I rather enjoy, announced 2 of their San Diego Comic-Con official reveals for the convention. First off is M. Bison, Player 2 with one of those effects that were teased like a month-ish ago. Are we in line for this, or are we just going to be in line regardless, Taco Boy?
I'm gonna be in line for the other figure that's revealed today. I forgot what his name is.
Wait, hold on.
Stretchy armed guy.
No,
Oh.
keep going. Work it out. No, let him work it out, Chamba.
All right.
Think of the name.
That's cool, man. You're gonna line up for something. What's his name again?
Work it out
What's
loud.
his
His
name?
name.
He stretches.
Come on, you've got it. It's there. It's there.
right
Not
there.
Mr. Fantastic.
I can't see, the letters are too small.
No, don't look. Don't look. Just start throwing out words or other Street Fighter related things. You'll get there.
Sagat? No, that's not Sagat.
Because they're also bald, but I could see you're working.
Oh, no, this one's Bison, and
I think you're just trapped by what's on the screen.
yeah.
All right, Chamba, is this worth getting for you? Are you getting all the exclusives?
I'm gonna pass on this one because I love the accessories on this one.
Yeah.
But I was never a fan of this Player 2 colorway.
Hmm.
If it were the gray one with the red armor, that one would have been
Oh yeah.
no brainer. But I love the effects, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to just get a figure for effects. Do you know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah,
do it.
it's a tough pill to
I
swallow.
can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you sell the
It's
other
do-
one? You
it's
can't sell the
dope as
other
heck.
one though. You can't sell just the M Bison because isn't
Right.
he a single release somewhere?
And you know, if I get it, and I could probably find someone like one of my mates' kids who loves Street Fighter. It's like, here's a Bison. He'd probably go, "Why is he green?" I'm like, I don't know, man. It's free.
Yeah, kid,
Take it.
it's
It's
an
free. Take it.
exclusive.
And I'm sure he'll like it too. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, I can't just be buying it for the effects. As dope as those fire effects are, which they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, yes, Puck photos. They used the McFarlane photos. So aesthetic on IG, he's their photographer. Super awesome for that clip with Lex on TV. So that's cool. And like, dude, they have comic book variant covers with his toy photography, which I think is one of the coolest ideas. DK says agreed. Gray and red armor one rocks. Taco Boy, the second exclusive. His name.
Name reveal.
Dalsim.
Dawson. There we go.
It happens. I like it because it's like this crazy color. And then you also get the extra, the new head sculpt with the yoga flame or yoga fire, whatever fire move, but that comes with that face expression and this crazy colorway. This is the one I'm getting. Chamba,
Yeah, me too.
is this
I'm
enough?
getting this one. I'm
Right.
getting this one. Yeah, because I like this colorway growing up. Do you know what I mean? This is one of the Player 2 colorways that I liked. Plus, all the extras that it comes with is kind of perfect. I like
Dude,
the fire effects. It's just the yoga
The sculpt
flame.
is so
and stuff.
funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hitting that pose, though, I'm like, yeah, dude, that's nailing it right there.
Dude, that's one of like the most fun Street Fighter figures to pose and play with.
Dude, yeah, I have to put on like when I put things on display, it's because I don't want to keep being distracted when it's on my desk. So
Yeah.
I put him straight away on my thing. But that fire effect, could be used on a lot of things.
Look at that, man. Yeah, that's the main reason. If you also like the figure, that's obviously a bonus. But M Bison it would be tougher. But this is the one that I'm lining up for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna highlight Toy Ransu's comment, but that's really funny. Dalsim, Wicked Fat says Dalsim is my favorite Street Fighter character, but I don't need it for the collection at all. It's super fresh though. This shot to the top of my SDCC list.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys collect G.I. Joe at all? I know there's a HasLab, but I don't even want to talk about it because I don't know anything about it. It would just feel disingenuous.
No.
All right.
I
Forget it.
admire like everyone that's like, it's awesome that that G.I. Joe fans are getting this much, but mate, I'd be in trouble if I was that deep into G.I. Joe. It's too many things.
I think I'm pretty selective, although I haven't bought a single G.I. Joe yet. I do think the cops
That's very selective if you bought 0.
Yeah, like I think when I always browse all the G.I. Joe section when I go to like GameStop and ages 3 and up because I really like the designs and everything. But the new cops figure from them is very tempting. There we go.
What is that?
Boa. It's one. It's one that I had as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is
I
that
was
like a
cool.
modernized look for him?
Yeah, sort of. Not really. It kind of looks like this. I don't know, but he's cool. It's a cool fig.
Very selective. I haven't selected anything.
I don't buy any.
Well, that's how selective he is. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so selective. None of it is worth selecting.
S tier selectiveness.
Extremely selective.
The S on Superman's chest. Selective.
You're selective man. That's your next sketch, Taco Boy, of yourself. Selective man.
Like it's just that Drake meme is just like every release. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it's Monkey
there's
King.
no
and then it's
until it's like
all of
G.I. Joe
all
with
of
the
it's
Monkey King head.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
Then you have all of them.
oh yeah,
Dude, that's what I was saying. I was like, if there's a Monkey King G.I. Joe, it's over. He's getting
oh god.
I
If
don't
they
know how-
revealed that
how
on
it would
stream,
work.
that would have like, oh my god.
it. Yeah. What a guy, yeah.
Well, are you selective for these? Because we've been waiting impatiently for weeks. The SH Figuarts exclusives for Comic-Con, and they're finally out. For me, well, we'll see at the end. First one, Son Gohan Beast exclusive edition.
90 bucks.
90 bones. And it's a little bit shinier. Is that what they do with the exclusives and the
Yeah,
effects?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's to show that that they're powering up and stuff, right?
Yeah. In the stream, they talked about those little lightning effects. They are articulated on the background, like power.
It's on ball joints.
So
Okay. Oh yeah, I can see
It's-
one on his
it's
right knee
cool.
there, or close to his right knee there.
Mm-hmm.
He's so selective. He only buys figs he doesn't know the name of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is?
He could
How
have
did he
figured
not
it
know
out
his
too,
name?
but he's like, yeah, stretchy arms. Good
Who
old
is this?
stretchy arms.
Oh, he looks cool. I want him.
Nice, Machu. We're gonna be lining up, but who's picking this one up?
If I didn't have the original one, I would have. But I've already got Beast Gohan when he came out.
Okay.
I love those electricity effects though. Yeah.
The effects are getting you. Well, sorry, they're tempting you.
The effects are yeah, for sure. But yeah, if I didn't have the original one, 100% I'd get this. The price is great, 90 bucks.
90 is pretty good.
You know what I realized? Both of you, right? Great artists. I like your collecting perspective. And also both very selective. Chamba, coming into this, you were the most selective collector that that I knew. You knew like everything about all the toys out there. And like that's how I feel. But also
Right.
very selective in like something worth you shelling out bucks for to
Sure.
actually buy it. But now that Taco Boy has set some new extreme standards that
I mean,
I
his standards
don't know
are
if he's-
bizarre. Again, if it's Monkey King, he's multiples. Do you know what I mean? I'm airing out your laundry, buddy. But yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
oh shit, not tonight, not like this.
Not on stream.
he'll do it himself. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Eventually it'll come out.
It's
so-
not even eventually, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna
We
come
know
out.
you're Monkey King, though.
Yeah.
If we talk 2 more minutes, he would have let everyone
mate.
know.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Selective.
people
He's
are
This is
selective.
cool.
Super selective
Yeah.
taco, though.
Super.
chat. What do you think of this Gohan? Let me know. Oh my god, the kids have been doing Japanese Duolingo, and the first like 20 lessons is teaching you about rice.
Rice. That's tight.
Rice.
Yeah.
Look at this rice.
What's that?
Beast mode rice.
Yeah. Glowing rice exclusive. Gohan to sushi kudasai? I don't know why you would order sushi and rice. I don't know.
That's pretty much. It's a lot of rice.
It's a lot of rice.
That's a lot.
Thank
of rice.
you.
Yeah.
Here we go. The next is another chance to get a Great Ape Vegeta.
Best selection, Great Ape Vegeta.
It is
Was
a
the
bad
first one
selection.
this damaged? I don't remember.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's the exact same. All right. Yeah, but this is massive. So I saw someone post comment on one of these. What if SHF did like a crowd fund for something? They said they wanted something like this, but to scale. I forget whose story it was. It might have been maybe like Brad. It might have been Harper Figs. I don't know, something like that about a crowd fund. Would you guys be interested for Bandai to start doing stuff like that?
Crowdfund, they would probably just throw it on the like their Tamashi web.
Yeah.
And because they're not like Bandai aren't opposed to charging like $700 out the gate for something. You know what I mean? If they're gonna charge you that much, they're gonna charge you that much. They don't really need a crowdfund because the Tamashi web stuff is made to order. So
Right. Okay.
They're making it.
So that's basically it.
Essentially. But a 1-to-1 scale, I don't need the 1-to-1 scale one of this. It's insane. I don't need a 3-foot great ape.
Dude, I woke up this morning and Rick Dom, he's like, do you want to go half C's on this? And it was a 1-to-1 scale, life size.
I saw that. I told him to send it to you. Yeah.
Mikey from Tokyo. You told him? Thank you. Thank you.
Because I was like,
It
that's
is
hilarious.
insane.
Like I sent it to him. Yeah.
I just didn't think that there was that much demand that some company was like, I'm gonna make a life size of this for 20. What was it? 200?
It's $2,000.
$2,000?
No, it's like I think it's 2,000 something. It was
on
lot.
sale.
It was
on
a lot.
sale.
Yeah. But I'm like, cool, man. You must be a massive fan to have a life size, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Dude, this week I saw
Taco life size.
Life size Wukong.
Not within
a
the
life
budget.
size,
That would
a
be-
1-to-1 scale bust. What about a bust?
Oh, NR's already doing that. It is.
He's got it on order.
What was that one
No.
female character from the game?
Oh, that's the fourth sister from the.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like quarter
from the-
scale,
from the
maybe,
game.
right?
Yeah, it's quarter scale. Yeah.
Would you? Yes, buy? No.
No, I see. I like the thing is like I don't collect statues. I like to just.
Right.
I
You
like
want to
the-
be
I
able
like
to pose it.
Pose it. Yeah.
What if it was
But
opposable? Opposable quarter scale.
still, I think it's
Yeah,
like,
that pause was like,
It's too much.
yeah.
It's too much. Yeah, I'm a fan, but I think it's.
He just
To
gave you
read
the
that.
I don't see myself
He's
in that
thinking
figure.
about it. No, he's thinking about it. I see that grin.
If I had my own man cave, absolutely, I'll get that bus.
Okay.
Absolutely, that'll be
Okay.
like the centerpiece.
Sure.
Yeah, it'd be like
I can see
lights
that.
all around it.
Just cosplay as the I can 3D print some armor, some Saiyan armor. You know what? I would love to do that. I just blew my own mind.
Just the shoulders and stuff. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, man. All right. The next exclusive we have Great Demon King Piccolo with a completely new sculpt of his iconic throne and an interchangeable head part to recreate the iconic image of him seated. I like that they're like people want those scenes. There are certain panels and frames of media that they're like we want it to look exactly like that, and I love it. Kind of like a lot of the what's that Goku that we want with the dragon that's recreating one of the covers. Like I want that because they use that imagery. Or what was that third party one, Chama, of Goku on a bike with the
I think it's Tonsonate.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that one was too expensive.
Yeah.
But it was very close to getting me. I think you talked me out of it. You talked me into being selective.
You didn't need it, bro. Is this supposed to be a recreation of the manga or the anime? Does it say?
It says
didn't read the
iconic
description.
image of him seated. That's all.
Because the thing is, I'm like, this is dope. I think the throne is amazing. And it's kind of like, I don't have the character. I don't have the figure. But I was like, where would I put the throne? A throne would occupy so much space. But because if it stated if it was based on the manga, it would have been neat if they had, say, resculpted his hands. Because he only has 3 fingers and a thumb in the manga. But obviously, it's like if it's just a recreation of the image, then maybe they were just basing it off the anime version of it.
But like the sculpting on the throne looks so cool. Those skulls,
Amazing.
man.
I love it.
There's something like uniquely Dragon Ball about it. Somehow the shape of the eyes. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like Dragon Ball. But hey, so far these 3 exclusives, 0 for 3 for me. What about you two?
Taco?
Same thing.
I think I will. I think if on the last day, and if it's still available, I'm thinking I kind of want the Sun Gohan with the power up effect. That one looks really cool. If it's available, yeah.
Are you 0 for 3 so far?
I'm good. I'm good on this one. Again, it's super. This one's $100, right? I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love that throne, but I don't have space for a throne like that.
And you'll be bringing it back home too.
Yeah, I don't even like. That's always going to be a problem. But
the box is a cube. The box is essentially a cube. It's a cube. Yeah. Yeah.
Cube. All right. So it's manga colors. It's a little rich for the manga colors, but yeah, it would have been neat if they had re-sculpted his hands if they specifically stated it's the manga colors, because he does have 3 fingers in the manga. In the anime, they changed it though.
Yeah.
Well, the 4th one might be the one for me. SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2023 exclusive edition rendition of Godzilla 2023 produced by Yuji Sakai captures the look of Godzilla's glowing dorsal fins, which is sick in that movie. From the film using clear parts with layered paint applied. I don't have any -1 figures, anything. And if I'm in line, if we get in line, Taco, and it's there, I think this is a pickup for me.
No, yeah, this is now from before it was a T-Rex, but now it's this. This is.
Should I not get the T-Rex if I get? Oh no, that's true.
I think the plan. I think the plan that makes the most sense is the T-Rex is going to be super hard to get. This is easier to get. It's going to be available at 2 booths.
Why don't you try going for the one that's harder then?
It's too much stress.
You're going for the one that's easier? Go for the one that's more difficult, since you know that the one that's easy to acquire.
I want to go for this one on preview night because I think the lottery.
Wow, you're giving up already for a dinosaur, bro? I thought you
wanted. Not yet.
Dude, you getting into preview night is like you having a leg up from people who don't have it, which means you should have a better chance of getting Jurassic Park. And then if you fail, then this is your backup. What do you think?
Yeah.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah, it does. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, that was easy to change your mind, huh? Chamba, we did it.
Took nothing. Took nothing.
It took just mentioning what actually is going to happen.
Come on. And they're like, all right, fair enough. That's all it took, basically.
Hey, come on. Jason is in the chat. What's up, man?
Yo.
Dude, we saw this last week. I was kind of waiting for the Mask SDCC exclusive, if they were going to have one, because Loyal Subjects showed off all their exclusives already, but then they had a Mask announcement afterwards. And then they showed it off, and it's not really a con exclusive. It's it's up for pre-order now. It's going to be on BBTS, but it's the big rig with 2 extra figures. I keep thinking his name is Daniel because I just watched Transformers again, and the bootleg R2D2 looking guy. But that, I guess that's cool. There's not going to be anything at the con yet.
So you can't buy it there, then, right?
I don't think so. It says BBTS and in Canada, Titan Toys is their distributor in Canada, so you can pre-order it there, but nothing at the con. Dude, like a con exclusive single carded figure, maybe, with exclusive packaging, I think would have been dope. I would have been down for that. So this isn't worst of the week, but it's a little underwhelming. How about that? I'm gonna go with underwhelming. Taco Boy, you don't have any interest in Mask, do you?
No.
He wasn't even born.
He's just a pup.
Just a baby.
Just a pup.
Wasn't even conscious. Wasn't even conscious during that time.
All right. I don't know what happened. Do you think this is jarring for Jazzwares to announce all of their exclusives in one go? Do you feel like some things maybe overshadowed another? Which is kind of weird because it's they have a lot of really great licenses. I feel like that company has a lot of money, right?
They're a bigger company than we think, right?
Yeah. Pokemon, right? They have the Pokemon license. So they have that. They have like a Sanrio license, Crunchyroll, Star Wars, Micro Galaxy Squadron. So this is
That's a lot.
it's a lot. All right. This was shown last week. Now they have a new Avatar line. And then this is also the Squishmallows are huge. It's just such a huge toy line. And I think they sell out all the time at Comic-Con. This looks really good. Asian Food Squad, Mexican Food Squad. Guys, the representation is crazy.
It's nice.
That's a no, that's guacamole, bubble tea.
Maybe.
Oh, you can tell from the emojis. There's a ramen and is that a gyoza for Asian food?
Sure.
It's a dumpling. It's a dumpling. If I get in line, I'm gonna get these for my kids.
I mean, the packaging is also genius too.
Their packaging is. I think they put a lot into packaging, and it's hard to carry home.
Well, yeah, but it looks good.
That one says tacos on it. Taco Boy, anything?
Maybe.
Come on, bro. Your branding is Taco Boy.
No.
If I saw a
Chamba,
place that
you
had
believe
the
it?
word Chamba, I'm like, yeah, I'm buying. I don't even know what it's for.
Right. That's fair. That's true.
They look
You have
cool.
to. You have to commit.
At least the
Legendary
Quail
Poser
logo.
says no butter chicken. Is that
Wow.
for the Asian one? There's lots better than, but like if there's only 3 spots, I don't think butter chicken in all the Asian food groups
Yeah.
that it would be up there. I do like butter chicken, but come on.
I love
That's very
butter-
good.
Butter chicken's great.
If they were scented, it'd be a nightmare.
Ooh.
That would be not good. That would not be good.
no.
Oh, we got some teamwork going. Legendary Poster says, Taco Boy, give me a T-Rex and I'll grab this Godzilla for you.
How about we do the vice versa? I'll grab the Godzilla.
You really
He
don't
wants you
want
to
to
go
go.
to- yeah.
I
He
don't
doesn't
get
want
it.
to go Mattel. He does not want to
No,
go Mattel.
that line is it's a gamble for me.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's such a strange
Taco really
strategy.
doesn't want that T-Rex.
Mattel line is my kryptonite.
Why? What happened?
It's just so weird because like 2023, like I went to get the Dilophosaurus set on the first day. They just like oh, get out of here. You don't have the
Lottery?
the lottery, yeah. And the line was capped. And then the next day I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll try again. And then the line was capped again, and there was like one guy there. And then I was like, can I get in, please? I have a professional badge. And then he's like, all right, come in. I'm like, what is this? What is this?
And did you
It's
try
so-
that?
It's okay.
Did you try that?
Yeah, I don't know about this year, but I sure as hell will definitely give it a shot.
All right, I'll be right there with you.
Yeah.
Never underestimate the power of a special pass.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've learned.
It was just weird because like I don't get it. It's like first days, no, you can't come in. Next day, it's oh yeah, professionals, get in here. Come on. We
Well,
love you.
it's another day, you know.
Mine
Preview
was
nights
capped,
always
too.
preview nights very specific with things.
Mhm.
So,
I should tell them I'm gonna review this. Taco Boy's gonna review this.
Yeah.
Mattel, get us in line.
like, show us your channel.
Here's me on Unboxing Thursdays where when I played Family Feud, I gave crazy answers.
What
was it? What did you say? One of the questions was like, if you were a power tool in bed or something, and you said
Chainsaw.
chainsaw. I was like,
It's a chain-
okay, I remember that.
It's like, one of them was like I answered a fox. That was a
Yeah, dude, it was impressive. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We also have Jazzwares exclusive. I probably got to get these for my wife, Karomi, and My Melody. For those who know, you know,
Those are cool.
those are cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Squirtle gang are cool.
Oh, we're getting there. Yo, Gabba Gabba. Did anyone ever watch this? I don't know what this is.
Oh, the box, dude. The box.
Dude, the packaging
Box
is really good.
Yeah.
Right?
Holy it
Boom
lights up too.
Last
They
year's
look good.
Micro Galaxy lit up, and I think it does this year also.
Shit.
For those who are interested in this, I don't know enough. Squirtle Gang plush in one set.
Heck yeah.
This is super cool.
Looking at this though, I wish when Blokees did their Pokemon Squirtle, I wish they
Yeah.
included the various shades so you
Yeah.
can, because
Swappable?
that way it's like, yeah, just buy 5 of them and have the
Yeah.
Squirtle gang. I'm like, that's instant seller. That's why I was like, this is genius.
That would sell like multi units, army
That's what I'm
builds.
saying. You
so
sell a bunch
easily.
of Squirtles just because of that. You know what I mean? And have all the shades available, which is
Yeah.
essentially just the 2 different ones.
2,
in each.
yeah, just 2. But you'd want to buy multiple. This-
I would have. I would have. Just to form the gang.
Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just hard to collect plush. If there were those that vinyl line that they have of this size that my son has that I still haven't stolen, that would be more tempting. But
What if they were like smaller plush? Would you acquire them if they were smaller, like Labubu size plush?
and they can hang from your bag? Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Why aren't they doing that? Just have an
They should
attachment
be.
that you can attach to a keychain. That's just like, it's almost a no-brainer. If you want to hide it too, have a zip there so you can tuck it in.
Oh yeah. Taco Boy, do you have any Labubus?
No.
Taco,
What-
this might
what-
be, what's gonna get you? A Monkey King Labubu?
Monkey
You
King,
bloody
yeah.
know it.
Should I design one?
Oh, I could draw an easy
I
too.
can-
Jeez.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
That's also way easy. He's got the come on. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Chat says Squirtle Gang is perfect, dope. What if they Blokees made a exclusive, a con exclusive would be really cool.
I'd snag that, no problem. They got me.
Yeah. Stranger Things, I stopped many seasons ago because it's such a big break in between each season. I lost interest.
The
But
delays.
it's obviously huge. I don't know who had a Stranger Things license before for toys. Was it
Bandai
McFarlane?
America had him. McFarlane had him. I
Okay.
think. Was it Nick?
Do you
I
know
don't
if
even
those were popular?
No idea. No idea.
This thing's like super gnarly though. This could go with Kaiju number 8 stuff.
I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, this might. I wouldn't get this for the Stranger Things aspect, but
Yeah.
I could throw this as a kaiju. I love the colors on this thing.
Yeah, man. Like
Army
with the
build
hands,
is pretty cool.
Exactly.
the hands look kind of bloody almost.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, I like the feet. It just everything looks great.
Yeah, it's
The
very
color pop.
kaiju inspired. It feels like.
Yeah, have like Kaiju number 8 punching his face in. Be tight.
Unicorno, like a Tokidoki. Isn't that a Tokidoki thing? Doesn't matter.
I think
I'll stop by Tokidoki for the
I
kid.
think it is Tokidoki. You'll get that.
And then here's the Micro Galaxy Squadron set. It is a hangar bay that lights up. That's the packaging. And inside is 2 TIE fighters, a TIE bomber, Darth Vader, and 2 pilots.
So they package it so you don't even have to take him out.
Yeah.
Right. But
Shit, that's
also,
sick.
you know, there's a Facebook group for these. And Cole, if you're still here, it's like I saw a lot of comments. People were upset. It was just repackaged ships in a fancy box and they upcharge it. It's like, isn't that what a con exclusive kind of is?
Exclusives are, dude. Here's
Yeah,
a
and if you don't-
it's the same product, yeah.
Yeah, you get a diorama with a light up, and then if you don't like it, then you know, it's just
Not
a
buy
con
it?
exclusive. Yeah, it's a
That's whenever people go
What
play,
do
I'm
you
like, no one's forcing you to buy these, dude.
it's really cool though.
That's
Their
sick.
light up stuff is cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like last year was the one in an arcade box, and people were saying like if the battery ran out, you couldn't.
Oh, you
replace
can't
the
take it
battery.
out. I'm wondering
So
what's
someone-
like how it works with these ones too. Though, like, the battery? Do you have to open it up for the battery and stuff?
I think the last one there's a physical button, but you had to kind of. It's cardboard, like the whole box is cardboard basically, except for the window. So you can get in there. It's just how comfortable are you with cutting up some cardboard
Okay.
to replace those batteries. For me, I'll just not turn it on and not enjoy it.
But you want to enjoy the lights on that thing. It looks so good lit up.
Yeah, how much worse it is when it's something essential to people.
That's-
Yeah, right. Like these are ships that you can readily get,
Mhm.
so you know at least they're not losing out that way.
Yeah.
Geez, I think I have two last things. Let me know if I miss any other convention exclusive. Beast Kingdom, not something that I collect fully because the scale isn't really what I'm collecting. But I do have like an 89 Batman, and then I saw they had some new characters, some con exclusives. We have a Kingdom Come Superman. Nightfall. Is this Nightfall? No, it's not Nightfall. But I do like this colorway for Batman too, the light blue on here. And then Oswald, Danny DeVito, Penguin.
That's cool.
These are one. What's bigger? Bigger means the number below is smaller. So 1/8.
1/8 is closer to 1/6, so it's bigger.
Or one.
Right.
Yeah. So 1/10 maybe.
The
These are
larger
bigger.
the actual number, the smaller it is.
Right. We should know this. And I love Lord of the Rings. I don't know if this Gandalf is it, man.
Is it a
I
figure?
don't- Yeah.
I didn't know
Pretty
they
sure
were
it is.
doing Lord of the Rings. Oh.
It looks like a cosplayer in the
Yeah, it looks like a guy put. I don't know. This might be
like
on my,
a wig and the fake
beard.
mustache beard. Yeah.
doesn't look the greatest. But if you're collecting Beast Kingdom, those are their convention exclusives. Final one of the night, not a con exclusive, but Taco Boy. Let us know how many of these you have pre-ordered. This is Ace
He's
Fig,
where he's not selective.
Yeah.
1/12 scale Sun Wukong the Monkey King.
King. Oh, a special treat. Special treat. This one I don't know.
Whoa, what? Okay, sorry. I'll let you finish.
Like the thing is, like, at the end of this month, Inart's gonna drop the Sage Armor Wukong, and that looks better. This one, I was telling Chamba this, like, I don't like it right now, but like maybe like if I can see some in hand, like if Isaac Wong gets some in hand stuff going, get like photography going on, maybe that'll get me. But so far it's
I
a
don't
no.
like it now, but when I'm playing with it, it's gonna be the best.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good though. It kind of just popped up on my Red Note feed, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. The regular one is the regular one is pretty good. The deluxe one, I really don't know what they're doing with the deluxe one.
What does that
There's a
mean?
deluxe one?
There's a deluxe one.
What does that one come with?
It comes with a flag. It comes with a sword.
Ooh, look at this
Alright.
face though.
I don't
also-
like the faces.
You don't?
I don't like the faces on these.
The series one's actually better than the angry one. The angry one is just like I don't.
Yeah, the angry
like
one,
this one.
it's like his face kind of just crumples in.
It's too red. He looks very rabid. I don't like that for
Mhm,
the angry face. For the regular mean face without the feathers looks good.
mhm. The feathers
Uh,
are too short.
Mm.
It's like a bunny rabbit.
Well, the
With a
upside
specific-
is there's more than enough Wukongs to go around. If one
Exactly.
style doesn't suit your liking,
Mhm,
there's a dozen more out there that you can choose
Yep.
from.
exactly. It's always more.
Plato says, "I need Taco Boy top 10 Wukong figures so I
Mhm.
know which is best." By that he means
Taco
which
will
one
100% make a list eventually.
Yeah, it's
You-
eventually once I have like 10 Wukong figures.
Yeah.
Right now I have like five at best.
Yeah, 10 of the
Are you
same doesn't
halfway
count.
there? No. He means just in new ones, individual.
New ones, yeah.
Hey, Flash 739 and Clockwork Orgy, good to see
Bong,
you.
bong. I know that.
Bum, bum.
Speaking my language, eh?
Stop.
I'm not gonna.
Dude,
I can understand that.
yeah, Torrentsu's still here.
Yeah. There's a couple in
Um,
there.
All right, so a lot more convention reveals this week. We were waiting for Bandai. Is there anyone left that hasn't put anything out that we're still waiting on?
I know there's one more Jada reveal.
Oh,
They
yes.
did say.
Yes, because they only showed two
They've only
so
shown
far.
2, and it's going to be
Mhm.
3, I believe, altogether.
Okay. All right, but at least they've given us something. They gave us a
Yeah,
tease
yeah,
and
yeah.
then two
Mhm.
official ones. We got Star Wars, we
I
got
think Friday they're going to show on us. I think that's when it's gonna
Marvel Legends. We got all the Jazzware stuff today. We got
Mattel.
Mattel.
We've got, yeah.
So a lot of the big ones are out. Is there a McFarlane?
I was going to ask you that. Is this? There's no McFarlane one, is there?
I don't remember
Probably
hearing.
next week. Probably next week.
Yeah.
Because when they were doing a live stream on the Superman figures, they did mention that they have like SDCC stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I can't imagine, they don't go out swinging with this license with the DC stuff. But damn, I just saw this. I want to get this. I didn't get the Mafex looks really good though, but this also looks really good.
People love the
Good.
Mafex one.
Yeah, but then I feel like
really
I'd have to backtrack on
Do
the
you, though?
entire reign of Super.
You don't have to
Superman.
get the like. Were you a fan of the entire reign of Superman?
No, but just having this feels like it's
Really? You're
calling
lacking?
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could get one and be like, tight. I got my favorite.
Selective guy who
Gotta
opens
be.
toys every week who has a problem, right? There's our
If it's
difference.
on my desk, you'd think I would have a problem. I do. It's just a pile of figures. Dude.
I love it. This is not a problem at all.
No. It is a problem, but it's a shared problem.
Shared problem. This is what we were doing, sharing our trauma here. Claudio says there's gonna be McFarlane exclusives. Hell yeah! All right, so
Let's go.
let's see what's there.
Oh, okay. Tight.
I missed last year's Superman statue figure. I really liked that one.
That one's cool.
Statue
Yeah.
figure. I know is an oxymoron.
Staction
Figure.
Action figure.
Okay, we will wait and see. This Nightwing is hilarious. Is this the best Nightwing that was announced this week, or is it the Mezco? You guys let me know. I don't follow Mezco. The chat will let me know. Taco Boy, what was your best of the week that we talked about tonight?
The Godzilla -1. That one's up there.
That's it. That's the one.
That's
one
the
you're
one.
buying, so yeah, it's got to be right.
Yeah, it's got to be on there.
That and Mr. Stretchy Arms,
Mr. Stretchy
Stretch-
Arms.
Luffy.
Luffy.
Stretch Armstrong. Yeah.
Yeah, the gray Luffy.
Why was he
Wow.
gray? Why did they choose gray? Like, not just change his pants, his raggedy short colors. Like, that's so funny to me. Chamba, what about you, my friend?
The one that I'm gonna get, which is the Dalsim. I love the Dalsim. Like, it's the fire effect. That fire
Yeah,
effect
man.
just defeats so many. As far as like an exclusive thing, I feel bad for those that actually just want it for the fire effect. Now, if Jada were to just, hey, we're gonna release an accessory pack, you get the fire effects. No brainer. Here's my money.
You get the barrels. You
You
get
get the barrels,
what
you get
else?
the fire effects. You get the signboard from the what was it, the Evilry? It could have been with the Violent Ken. I forget which one that one came with. No, that one's Evilry. It came with that. 'cause
It was
the
Ryu,
barrels
yeah.
are- yeah. But yeah, those would be great. I'd buy an accessory pack. But yeah, the Dalsim, because I like the colorway and I want that fire effect. Plus,
You know-
-1 is good. But my problem with the -1 release is they remove the plane.
The -1.
-1 got
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah.
yeah, they removed because it's essentially the same release that exclusive that they had from Tamashii Nations last year, but they removed the plane, and I'm like, oh man, would have been cool.
I wonder if they're gonna do the same with a Kid Goku when they release it in American.
Who knows? But who knows? Who knows? How about you, Kevin? Your 5.
There's a lot, man. Blokees Saint Seiya. Well, that was a few weeks ago, I think. Was it? But I'm gonna go for this week. Dalsim, for sure. You know what though? Like, I like the exclusive Chun-Li because I think that extra head can fit on your other Chun-Li's, right? The extra
Well,
expression.
no,
is that-
they gave you an extra head. Like the
Right.
same with the Dalsim, they're giving you the extra accessory for the original Dalsim.
Yeah, but the yoga flame fire face.
Yeah, they're going to give you one for Dalsim as well.
Oh, it's gonna have the regular complexion.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what-
okay,
that's what-
cool.
Because they did the same with the M Bison has this crazy grin on his, and it
Okay.
also comes with a crazy grin for the standard M Bison.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was worried that his makeup wouldn't match his.
That's what
body.
they've been doing with the like Chun-Li had an extra one for the original Chun-Li. This one also has the same. Yeah, they didn't do it for obviously like Violent Ken or Violent Evil Ryu because those are actual characters and not just player 2 variants.
Hell yeah. I really like the extra Chun-Li when she stays right here. It's just too much fun.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Too good. All right, chat, let us know what are your best of the week that we talked about or the worst. If you're watching on the replay, appreciate you putting that in the comments. And we'll be back tomorrow night with we're pushing the enablers because tomorrow is July 3rd, and I guess it's a weekend, a holiday weekend in America, the 4th of July weekend. So we're going to push enablers. We'll be here streaming. Matthew Toy and Kyle will be joining as well. And
Tomorrow, yeah?
Tomorrow for Thursday. Yes.
Cool.
But enablers will be pushed to, I believe, 2 weeks from now. And then the week after that, I'll be in San Diego and we'll have an enabler stream from the Stop. You make it seem like someone just stabbed you with that sound, Chamba, when we're talking about San Diego. Or are you just stretching?
I was stretching.
Okay, I thought it was your disgust for the convention.
It's that too. It was a combination of both, in all honesty. It's just like, can't be bothered.
Well, yeah, lots of content to come and lots of streams from San Diego as well. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the like on this video. Taco Boy, we played the intro earlier. You were the animator, creator of that whole thing. So awesome. Everyone go follow Taco Boy on IG and his adventures in San Diego also.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to let people know?
That's it. Thank you, Kev. Thank you for having me.
Dude, there's a Wukong. I had to have you on, man.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be down. Yeah,
He's so
of course.
happy. You give me a double thumbs up.
Taco, don't you have new stickers you're gonna have for Comic-Con?
Oh yeah, I do.
Come on, bro.
I wanted to. I don't have.
You
it
want it to
within
be a
my-
surprise? Come on.
The surprise will be it's in the right size.
Yeah. The surprise is he's got a sticker.
I can go
You'll
grab
see
it. I can go grab it. It's like over there.
Yeah, I'm excited. If you see Taco Boy, say what's up. Tell him that you loved him on this channel, and he'll give you a sticker in San Diego. Chamba, what about you, my friend?
You can follow me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on the Toy Migos, so you can watch what Chat Migos assemble on Tuesday. They're not dolls tomorrow, so after unboxing Thursdays, you can check.
It will not be a 5-hour enabler.
because it's not enabled.
Length.
Yeah,
Yes, regular time. But friends, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun talking about
This was good. Always fun.
toys and taking little jabs at each other. I think that is the best part of my week.
There'll be more of this at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
In person.
Of course.
In
Of
person,
course.
much better.
Hell yeah.
Much better.
Of course.
Guys, if you're watching or on the replay, let me know if you see some of the worst. If there's any worst out there, any best, right? Let me know. We'll talk about it on here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night. And have a great night. Keep toying around. Peace. That's not the right video. Where's DK? I have
He
them
was in
all
the chat.
labeled with his
He
name.
was in the chat. Yeah.
Like I'll say DK, press this. 1. DK, press this. 2.
He's gonna have a compilation of videos of you screwing up.
That's
Oh, dude.
Cesar's is the
Yeah.
That's a good one, though.